Can you hear me okay? Ray, hi Fangs. How you doing? Ray, good. Oh, my my neighbours are coming back. Yeah, I'm okay-ish as well. Um, Thought we could hang out today. So yeah, I've just been trying to work out how to use get Minecraft up. Um, but it hasn't been wanting to play with me. Um, so what I might do is try and figure it out while I have a chat. Uh, what have you been up to? You're not good at that. That's okay. I'm going to Google it because I'm going to hope that Google has the answers. Depression. Yeah, sorry, my computer decided to switch itself off randomly. So this is going well. So I've switched to my phone. Yeah, I don't know what went on there. It's restarting, but I don't know whether I will try to make it work again or whether I'll just give up on it today and do it from my phone. Yeah, I'm currently streaming from my phone at the minute. Because it stopped working. Exactly. That's exactly right. Versions of streaming. So what I was trying to say to you was, have you been doing anything to try to raise your mood at all, or have you not been able to do that? Oh, sorry. I said, did you manage to find anything to help you feel better at all? Right. Okay. Okay. Right. My computer is back up, so I'm gonna see I'm not going to touch anything. I'm just going to move it because the video's a bit dark, isn't it, on my phone? Right. Is that working? Yeah, that does sound disorientating. Yeah. My phone's reminding me to drink water. You thought it was last year and oh, that sounds tough. That sounds really tough to try to deal with. That sounds yeah, yeah, wait, if I do that, can you still see me? Yeah, staying safe. I've just been making stuff. Right, this thing keeps awesome. Yeah, this thing keeps telling me that the resolution's too high, but I have no idea how I'm meant to fix that. So yeah, no. But yeah, I've been making more of those coaster type things, and the placemats. So yeah, that's been a lot of fun. I have to say I did have a nap today at like uh, 3 o'clock ish. That had to be done. But naps are good. Naps are definitely good. Sometimes I can sense that I'm getting grumpy. It feels like I was going to say it feels like having a 2-year-old, but I do have a 2-year-old in in the inner world. Uh, it doesn't know windy outside. Kept waking up yesterday thinking my oh, that's not good fun. Paranoia is no fun. Yeah, have you worked out any tools to help you with that? I do. Mm, yeah, I think the only. Hi, Element. Hi, John. How are you doing? Yeah, that would work. I apologise for the video thing. It's super laggy today. I don't know what's going on. I also apologise for the amount of traffic going past. Again, I'm using the microphone on my. Sorry, I'm using the microphone on my laptop instead of a USB one, just so that it's not as sensitive. So, yeah, welcome, John. How are you doing? Yeah. Okay, don't worry. My laptop randomly shut itself down earlier on, so don't worry. We are also having some issues. But yeah, I'm doing okay, thank you. Bring out this whole technology thing. So yeah, I'm assuming if I put bitrate down, it will help it to run. Apologies if that suddenly messed everything up. Okay, it's done nothing at all. Cool. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Um, I am hoping to get Minecraft up in a bit, but I haven't worked out how to share the screen for that particular window because it doesn't like it. Um, yeah, are you? Are you in the UK or are you US or? Yep, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Uh, Sorry. But yeah, anything creative I'm fine with, but when it comes to technology, um, it can be it can be a bit tricky. You, it, yeah. Well, welcome from the US, and thank you for joining us early. Oh right, okay. I thought I'd frozen then, but I think it's just being weird. So is it like half eight where you are right now then? No sleeping problems. Yeah, join the club. I think that's why I get grumpy if I don't have a nap. Because yeah, I also. Oh right, okay, fair enough. You see, I kind of don't know what a normal sleep schedule is, so I'll wake up randomly at 4:30 a.m. and then can't sleep again, so I just get up. Uh, so yeah, I had a call at 8 a.m. this morning. By that point, I already edited a video because I was like, well, I may as well do something. My issue is trying to go to bed at a normal time and not like at the time of a little, because occasionally that happens. Yeah, I do. I do get grumpy if I don't have a nap. Wow, that is that is very well. I was going to say it's very late, but it's kind of early because it's next morning. But yeah, I have the opposite problem where I struggle to stay awake, and then once I go to bed, I can't sleep. I found listening to like kids' bedtime story hypnosis things are quite helpful though. Or anything nostalgic. So I ended up watching the Wombles at one point because I used to watch that a lot as a kid. I don't know how old you are, but I used to watch. Yeah, I think it's trying to find a way of like winding your brain down as much as possible, which can be tricky if you've got lots of people trying to have a conversation with you in your head. Um, yeah, that's why I listen to things and try to focus on whatever I'm listening to, because otherwise I will just think about anything and everything, and yeah, then you get into a vicious circle. But yeah, I really like Elaine Martin on YouTube. I mean, they're all like probably stories for 4 year olds, but I have, I think, two 4 year olds now in the system. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's why I end up making things um, a lot. Like if I'm creating things, then often I can like slow things down a bit. Like, what kind of things do you do to multitask? Fair enough. I hear you. Um, yeah, I had a little bit of a, wasn't an argument, but a confusion when it was my birthday last month because I didn't know what age I was. I assumed I was older than I am. Hmm. They're all good things. When you say music, do you mean as in like listening to it or playing it yourself? Fair enough. What kind of music do you like? Yeah, I can understand that. Cool, cool. Yeah, I like pretty much everything. I haven't really listened to much new rap, so I can't comment on that. But yeah, nice. Bee Gees is great. What's your favourite Bee Gees song? Nice. It's good to have a variety of musical tastes. That's a good thing. Because I'm a musician myself, so um, I like most music really. Um, but yeah, I pretty much like all music. Sorry, I'm trying to work out this Minecraft thing. Um, no, I think I have some people coming to join us who are like more technical than I am, so he might have an idea. Yeah, I mean, technically you can like singing's free. That's a good one to start with. What would you play if you could? Oh, it depends on how you define good, really. Banjo, awesome. banjo is a good instrument. Is there a particular song you would want to learn on banjo? That's cool. It does have a really nice sound to it. Yeah, exactly. It has got a really nice country sound to it. Wow, sorry, something loud is about to come past. I'm just gonna. Oh no, it's gone past now. So, do you like country music more than others then, or do you have like a favourite country artist? What do I think of cosplay? I haven't tried cosplay, but it looks pretty fun. Um, yeah, I haven't tried it myself, but I do know some people who do, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, do you do cosplay yourself? Well, country music does kind of have like the lyrics are often kind of wistful, so I can see why you might get sad from listening to it. Because yeah, it can be. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of amazing the things that are layered up in different musical styles. Yeah, what would you do cosplay as? Do you know? So just seeing if I could see Minecraft, but I cannot. Custom mechanic mixed in with the wolf. That sounds really cool. That sounds really good. Yeah, music can do that. It taps into memories very easily. Yeah, definitely. It has that element to it. So, do you feel like, is that how you would dress? Because you are a werewolf, right? Uh-huh. There's a game called Anthem. Anthem that I want to base the design off. Cool. Nice. That's okay. I often don't know. There's um there's quite a lot of time where I'm just like I've no idea who I am or what I am doing or what age I am or whether I'm even human. So it's fine. I made a friend laugh the other day because I was talking to them on the phone and I just suddenly came out with, "Why can't I hear an old woman?" Because there was an old woman randomly in the inner world that I hadn't known about before. Yeah. Do you walk like a human in the human body, or do you walk in a different way in the body as well? I think she's a nice old woman. I haven't met her. I could just like hear this old woman and felt like I was 200 for a while, which was an interesting development. I was just making soup, and suddenly I was an old woman making soup. I found that recently we've been really blended. Wow. So it sounds like you're you started hosting when you were 12 then? Is that right? Or yeah, it was a little bit disconcerting, but I'm still learning these things. Of just being like, all right then, I hear an old woman. Why is that? And the only reason I was talking to friends at that moment in time was because we needed to go shopping, and Rowan was in control of the body because it was on one of the festivals we celebrate, and yeah, that somebody took over the legs and refused to move, so we had to do some bargaining with them and kind of say, well, we'll talk to this person while we shop, but we have to move before we're allowed to do that. Wow, that's a long time. Yeah, there's a lot of things I don't remember. Um, I know that Holly was, yeah, I know that Holly was out for for us from my age of 14 to 18, 19. So I don't really remember much of that time apart from kind of shared memories. And yeah, it is that thing of sometimes you find stuff out as you're talking about it. Yeah. I mean, it's tricky, isn't it? To like some memories are difficult, and I mean, honestly, the only way I've really dealt with some of them, not all of them. I've got way more that I need to deal with at some point when we're ready. Um, but therapy. Thinking about the years I've been here, I can't fully remember things. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, kind of feels dreamlike. Um, or you remember seconds of something, kind of like a flash of a picture, is how I sometimes experience memories. It's not like a full memory, it's just a bit like, like revision cards or like flashcards. Any of the cartoons, maybe like, well, I have the feeling of liking. Well, having the feeling of liking them is good enough. As long as you can find comfort in something. Uh, it's like me, that I know that I used to like the Moomins because I remember seeing a memory of me watching the Moomins. Um, I haven't watched it since, but I want to. And that's kind of what Wombles was like. I don't really know what to expect. Um, but it was a video that we used to have and just play over and over again, as small children do. It's that kind of comfort and repetition type thing. Sorry, I've gone all spacey. Like dreamlike again. Um, sort of. And what I remember from my childhood is just like, yeah, yeah, definitely. I mean, I would say try to find a therapist that you can work with once you're able to. Uh, I don't know what there is. I mean, there's obviously Nanny um, from last week, but um, I had a time where most of my day was like flashbacks and stuff um, for months on end, and I've got to a point now through working on it where I can function again. So, like, it does get better, but it's not easy. Mm. Yeah, keep trying. I mean, the other thing is, like, try and find, like, don't be, how do I word this? If the person you've been assigned to, I don't know how it works over there, but if we're through like our health service, we get assigned a certain person. Don't be afraid to ask for somebody different if you can't work with them, or if they can't work with you. Like if you feel like they're not understanding you, um, and keep trying because I've been to so many different people over the years, and I've finally found one that works for us. Um, but yeah, I've had similar things where um, you only get like 10 sessions or something, and it's like that's not enough to really get to what we need to do. At school was probably way spaced out most years. Yeah, I don't remember much of school at all. I remember being bullied at school, but I don't remember the lessons as such. And when I say I remember being bullied, I just kind of I don't even properly remember it. I just know it happened. Um, so yeah, we probably spaced out at school more than anything. Yeah, drawing's always good. Drawing is always a good thing to do. Um, Definitely. I mean, anything that you can do with your hands to keep them busy. Um, so that's why I like crocheting and knitting. I remember throwing a book you were reading at the ceiling because the teacher. Okay, that's fair enough. Do you remember which book it was? Out of interest, or like what your consequences were? Excuse me. I mean, to be fair, like, yeah, Twilight, excellent. Well, that's very, very on theme. I'm pleased you didn't get in trouble for it. I was gonna say, like, teachers are trained in like how to deal with that kind of thing, and also to spot when something else is going on. Um, there's like loads and loads of behavioural management courses you have to do before you can train. No, before you can teach. Which is good because I remember when. Let me think. Like, I've had conversations with people who have said that like they've had some really bad outcomes from that kind of thing, and there's other stuff going on there. You were also more angry when you did the first. Angry when I first can't remember anything. Look at myself. It's very sad. What was I not angry when I first could remember anything? Oh, right, okay, I see. Do you, I'm just struggling to understand slightly. So, do you mean um, do you mean that that's when you could remember, or just generally that's when you get you're angriest? Oh, right, okay. Yeah. I mean, it's good that you could remember that bit, because it's really difficult sometimes to kind of remember. I mean, I know I definitely struggle with that. Um, like, there's some people in the system who are brilliant at, and they're just like, they're really, really self confident and stuff, but I'm definitely not. Animals are amazing. I didn't have a dog, but I did have a cat, and we had such a bond. Like, she kept me going. Remember bits on, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Uh, it's kind of, I try not to look too much. Sorry for motorbike. Um, yeah, I try not to look to like remember too much. Um, from bits, especially not without a therapist. Um, but yeah, sometimes things just come back, and then it's like, okay, cool. Right, I'm just going to mute myself quickly because there's a person shouting outside my window and I don't want to trigger anybody. Okay, there we go. That thing when you just, you get super angry. You got super angry a few years ago after that. You just start taking off and then get random. Yeah. I think people who've gone through stuff, um, especially, like that can happen. I know there's times like that with us where we'll just like, it's that thing of a bottle, like if you're bottling everything up, it just kind of, the pressure builds and then eventually you just like it goes everywhere. Um, so that's something we're working on. The other thing I sometimes do, like I did it today, like I didn't know what I was feeling because we were so blended that I was feeling so many different things at once. So I was trying to name everybody's emotions, and that was helpful. Uh, I think that's the first time you thought what happened wasn't filling me, like 2 years. Yeah, we have that as well. So at the minute, first thing when we wake up, we end up kind of crying, but I don't feel anything. So I don't know why it happens. They're not mine. Uh, but actually, it's okay to cry because it is that release. Um, it's that expression of emotion, whether it's your emotion or not. It's okay. But yeah, I just kind of let it happen now, if it's possible. Like obviously, if I'm in a place where I don't want to cry in front of people, yeah. Well, yeah, we all are. We're living beings that go through stuff, and it's gonna bring a load of emotions up. Like it's okay to feel emotion. And it can be tricky to remember that, but yeah, emotions are good. Emotions tell us things. And if it's not your emotion, it might be that someone's trying to get your attention, which is how I kind of found somebody today. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard sometimes though. You know, this year's been tricky for everybody, and you know, it's been hard. It's been really difficult, and so I just confused myself with the crocheting. So earlier on, um, I was super tired, and I just wanted to not do anything, you know, because energy levels. And suddenly it was like one of my alters came and did that kind of passive influence thing, where basically got me to make a quiche and tidy the flat. It's in like properly deep clean the flat. So that was fun. That was. But even then, I was just like, "Hey, is this you or is it me?" Do you have a inner world thing? Yeah, that sounds really cool. Electrical swing. There we go. Yeah, electrical swing sounds awesome. But yeah, that can happen. Just like feeling something at the same time, maybe, or it's your own kind of mixed emotions. But like, who's the swing band? Oh, I'm buffering. Okay, cool. I'm back. I swear something's going on my internet at the minute. It's just. Yeah, I don't know. Like, recently found out how our like headspace works, which is pretty cool. It's mostly when you hear the group called Oh Swing. Okay, cool. That's cool. I might have to check them out because that sounds really interesting. Um, I got into listening to heavy metal Disney over the summer, which I know is a long time ago now, but um, yeah, that was fun. Is it like good, different? Yeah, I know. It's so there's a few that do it. There's Jonathan Young, trying to think who else. Caleb Hayes or Hayes. Um, but yeah, Jonathan Young has like many albums and stuff, and like YouTube videos of him singing a load of heavy metal Disney. And one of them is literally all of the like villains of whatever. So I currently have Shiny from Moana stuck in my head, but his version, um, because we were watching Moana earlier. Yeah, my new kind of thing that I love listening to. Five Finger Death. I don't think I've heard them. I'll have to have a look. I mean, I remember there was a time where I only used to bake to metal music just because I liked the contrast. Yeah, that's yeah. I get that as well. I mean, mainly when I hear music in my head, it's because I have somebody singing it very loudly on the inner world, um, or in the headspace. So just like you can't think right now. I'm gonna sing at you. Not allowed to think. So But yeah, that's mainly when I get songs in my head now, or if I've been learning a song. You get your friend. You... yeah. Well, that is a yeah. I used to listen to some bands that had a little bit of a screamo element in, but I don't anymore. It's a bit much. Oh, there might be some noise of my neighbour moving furniture in a minute because I think he's just come home. So if you hear a rumbling sound, it's my my neighbour moving furniture. Yeah, I have to say I don't listen to screamo. Hi Alfie, welcome. Music in your head. Don't know if this song is. yeah, it's alright to have music in your head. How are you doing, Alfie? You alright? Of course, it's never the full song. like that would be too comfortable to have the full song. I had the first two lines of a Scout song in my head the other day, over and over again, and I had to Google it to try and find out what the other words were, and it was one of the Gobbledygook songs, so it didn't really help. Bit fried. Wow, are you working Christmas Eve? Don't worry, it's okay to be fried. Good. Good. Are you working from home or? We tried to get Minecraft to work, but it refused. And I'm a bit loath to try again because it crashed my computer. yeah, I think. Is it? Yeah, yes, it is. I think. 24th. Ah. Remember, we're in a different time zone, fan, as well, so it might be a different day for you. I don't know. Yeah, like, I tried to find the game capture bit in OBS, and there wasn't an option for it. So I'm not entirely sure. Like, I googled it and it didn't really help. Um, yeah, the 24th. Yeah. It's just kind of non-days for me at the minute, so uh, me getting dates wrong is a common occurrence. I'm quite surprised. Sorry, I'm just trying to make Minecraft work again. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, I'm with you on that one. That's kind of why I'm doing this stream. Um, but yeah, yeah. But it's just a day, isn't it? It's not. There's a lot of um, weight put on it, especially if you have kind of big families and things. But this year is kind of a good excuse to not do much. Exactly, yeah. But in it, like, I don't mind that so much. Um, I think some people obviously will. But it's kind of like a create new traditions type thing. Yeah, that's totally fair, Fang. That is why I don't like it either. But it's okay. Like, hopefully, it won't be such a big deal this year in your family. Yeah, same, same. Um, like for me, that date is New Year for me because of the festivals I celebrate. Um, so it's a bigger event for me really than any of the others. Yeah, so I am still trying to work out this Minecraft thing while reading comments. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, by the way, it's fine. I was going to talk about my inner world, not our inner world. I was going to show you on Minecraft, but I'm happy to talk about it instead. Um, and then do like a Minecraft video later on. Um, yeah, exactly. I mean, do you get to kind of dress more as yourself on that day? Or do you feel more able to, is probably a better way of putting it. So have you got any recommendations for films? You dress how you want. Be nice to walk around. Yeah, I can imagine. Exactly. Yeah, it's like the one that you can celebrate. I mean, I know some people struggle with that day as well, but it can be about films. What kind? Any kind, really. Uh, yeah, any kind. I'm not a massive horror fan, but other than that, right, if the quality's gone down a bit, it's because I'm trying to open Minecraft again. Like I watched 1917 last night. Christine. Okay. What's that about? Right. Is this going to work now? Hmm. Nope, it doesn't want to. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Car that falls in love with her owner, then tries to kill him. Alright. I mean, that sounds interesting. It sounds definitely intriguing. That sounds kind of on Velocipasta territory. Have you seen that kind of thing before? Hmm. Oh, cool. That sounds good. Uh, oh, sorry. Things like Velocipasta. And like so, like I've watched a lot of indie films. Okay, so basically it's about a priest who turns into a velociraptor when he gets angry. So it's a bit like Incredible Hulk, but it's a priest and a velociraptor. Right, there's more to it than that, but it's there's someone outside doing donuts. Excellent. What do you mean? I don't understand that one. What you mean here or in the film? Oh, type type of film. Type of film. It's like a weird indie film. Oh, you hear screeching outside? Yeah, that's because I'm next to a busy road. Um, yeah, I do as well. But yeah, yeah, I live next to one of the main roads, and we hear everything. And there never seems to be a time where the cars go away, like ever, which is interesting. Like you'd think there'd be like at least 1 hour a day where there's no traffic noise, but it's constant. And people speed up my road, which doesn't help. Yeah. Um, I'm kind of used to it now, but it's not. It's not the best. If I can hear an ambulance or something coming, um, I will mute for a bit until it goes past because it's kind of ridiculous. Get semi trucks. No, the ones that there's. Oh, yeah, kind of the heavyweight trucks. Or heavy. Is it heavyweight or heavy lift? I don't know. I can't remember the name. They kind of do a weird screechy noise as they slow down a hill. Okay. Yeah, it's like a constant background. I used to live by a main road before, so I'm kind of used to it, but it was a bit further away because we were like the border between countryside and a town. So, oh, possibly that kind of attention to detail kind of thing. I mean, I have Erlen, so um, I also have like attention to detail. So I'm tired. Wow. So I can hear our people. Right. You notice the smallest sound or the smallest thing. Often, yeah, yeah. Do you sometimes find that the tiny details like get in the way of the bigger picture? Sometimes, yeah. I mean, I find sometimes that like if I'm, say, teaching a class, if everybody's talking at once, it goes to kind of white noise for me. Oh, I'm so sorry. Can't stop yawning now. I don't know whether I'm just not breathing enough, but could be a thing. I think I figured out why Minecraft wasn't working. I think I need a game capture card. So I will try it again when I have one of those. Your dad teaches when you're in school. Yeah, yes you do. Yeah. I mean, I don't remember much of what my teachers said, to be fair. Well, you're probably taking it in on like a subconscious level, but yeah, I can. I think that's probably what we did. I think we took it in at a subconscious level. You know, that's neither do I. Lol, don't remember much about schools. You know that song I was telling you I had stuck in my head before? It's in my head again. It's not good. So I'm trying not to sing along to the song in my head. It's Ginganguli. It's the Ginganguli watch a Gingangu that one. It's a scout song um made out of gibberish words. It was like the most random song to have in my head, but apparently it's a recurring one. Like it's often stuff that blast into the song. Yeah, I yeah. It's someone singing it, so it's not. They can just sing louder because it's tricky. Yep. It's like you will not ignore me. I will sing at you. I swear it's like a pixie or something, just like randomly singing songs at me, just for laughs. Because if it was Dan, it'd be something like the Bee Gees. It wouldn't be that gigangoo. Um, Okay, right. I think I'm gonna hop off because I need to eat some tea. Um, but I will get a game capture card. I found some that are not too expensive. Um, and we'll do Minecraft again when that's working. So probably it's meant to come on like the 27th. So I will give it a go. Um, you've never met a pixie. You may have seen one. Ah, interesting. On the inner world or on the outer world? Like I'm not considering like I don't mind. Like, I've got an open mind to that kind of thing. So I forgot you're not. Yes, I did say eat some tea. Okay, so in Yorkshire, which is where I am, tea is oh god, do you the evening meal. That's probably the easiest way of putting it. Some people say dinner and some people say um, supper, but I say tea. Like when up north we have tea in real life. That's awesome. How did that happen? Like where? Nice. Was it like a orb type thing or? Like I've heard of like lights and stuff, like spheres, like coloured spheres, kind of bobbing around before. But yeah, we believe in the paranormal and stuff like that. So this reddish light was just flying around. That's really cool. I've heard a few stories like that. Yeah, that's awesome. There's a YouTuber that I sometimes watch called Kyla. Oh god, what was it? I think she's just called Kyla, her YouTube channel, and she used to do a lot of the kind of paranormal stories and things. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, that might be a way to spend some time. Um, I know at one point she was unlisting or privating a load of videos. Exactly, yeah, me too. Me too. I know Ash, who is one of the alters, his like really uh, straight laced, so he doesn't, but the rest of us do. Yeah, I mean it's worth finding her. I think the way she spells it is Kyeleuh. Yeah, I'll see. Give me a sec. I will try and find it. Mm. Uh, just waiting for things to load up to make sure I've actually got the right one. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. Uh, okay, cool. Nice. I think we've done that as well. Um, but no one believed us when we were like, hey, yeah, I've already lived this, so I know this. I mean, I like identify as a witch, so yeah. But yeah, um, yeah, we identify as witches, so yeah, paranormal stuff is very much part of life for us. Exactly. Yeah, me too. Like I was raised in a different religion, so it's kind of yeah. I kind of feel like if you're not doing anybody any harm, then go for it. You know, if it helps you and you're not harming others. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I was gonna say that would be. I couldn't imagine us meeting somebody openly identifying as that in the UK, like other than a DID system or an OSDD system. But yeah, we have a dragon in our system, so we have a vegan pacifist dragon. Yeah, exactly. Because there's probably so many things that could be told, like so many stories that could be told and heard and be cool. Yeah, me too. Um, it's kind of kind of getting the stories from people is really good. It's no, the dragon doesn't eat meat. Um, the dragon eats. I don't know what the dragon eats. I'm assuming vegetation. So the dragon guards the island with the people that we don't want anywhere near us, and they don't know that he's a vegan pacifist. They think that he's this terrible man-eating dragon, but he's like the softest thing ever. Like there's all sorts of weird corners in our inner world, so that's why I want to show the Minecraft. But I will figure that one out. I will make sure I can get it working soon. I'll play about with it. Yeah, it's purple and red. I'll make sure I pass on your internet hugs to the dragon. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm I'm vegetarian. Well, kind of. I'm pescatarian. I eat fish. Um, but not very regularly. I mainly eat veg and like proteins. Yeah, it's a big change once you do it, like the first time. But then it's deer, cool. Do you get to eat that much? But yeah, I mean we've been pescatarian for like 14 years now, I think. So I don't really remember. I can't imagine eating meat again. Um, but I don't mind preparing it, or like I really like cooking, and I'll cook anything really. So um, yeah, fair enough. I don't know if I forget that I think deer are protected where we are. So I forget that people go hunting, but obviously they do because you get venison, don't you? Yeah, exactly. It's just like just you. I hate the term "you do you," but that's kind of what I'm trying to say. Um, yeah, because I wanted to be a chef at one point, so kind of can't be squeamish about repairing stuff. Exactly, yeah. As long as you kind of respect the animal, then, you know, I kind of do. It sounds weird, but I kind of do the same thing with vegetables in that I get as much flavour out of. Yeah, that's a. Yeah, yeah. Um, but yeah, I kind of do it with vegetables, trying to get the best flavour out of them. So, like root vegetables, I'll use the peelings and stuff like that, just to kind of have as little waste as possible. Like, I've made stock before, but I've never really got it quite right. So um, I'll probably keep trying. I used to do a lot of chutneys and stuff, chutneys and pickles. Um, yeah. Right, I'm actually gonna hop off now so I can eat something. But I really enjoyed chatting to you. Um, I'm sorry we didn't have the Minecraft thing. I will get it sorted. Um, Figure out why it's not working, and then make it work. Hopefully. Um, but yeah, yeah, definitely. Right, I'll try and do another live stream in the next week or so, maybe a bit earlier than that. If I can get the Minecraft thing working, I will do it earlier, but I'll let you know. Um, yeah, I will. Thank you. Yeah, it was a good chat. It was really nice to talk to you again, and thank you for coming back. Like, it's great. Yes, I will go and make some tea now. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I will work something out. But yeah, I'll post some information about our next live stream, and I've got some videos planned as well. So you should have some content from me. And yeah, I'm on Instagram if you want to chat before then. Right. You too. Bye.